Do you want to know why you should buy this demolition tire? Today we're going to do an explain and review on the Demolition Momentum tire. As always, we want you to like this video, turn on your notification bells, subscribe to our channel, and comment below for your chance to win a bunch of free stuff from our bike shop. Hang tight, because later on we're going to tell you how you guys can do that and what you guys will win. So let's talk a little bit about this Demolition Momentum tire and what it's kind of made for and why you should buy it. So everybody always wonders what tire they should buy and why should they buy a certain tire. Pretty much every tire has a specific kind of area that they lean towards to create a tire for a certain customer. So it's kind of a niche market, and there's a lot of BMXers out there, and there's tons of different styles of riding. So as far as this tire, what I would suggest it being more geared towards is probably more of a park rider or a light street rider. Most likely somebody that's looking for a tire that's lightweight. They're kind of trying to lighten up their bike and make it a little bit easier to handle. Maybe some of the smaller guys that aren't 200 pounds or close to it, makes it kind of hard to ride your bike if you're 100 pounds and your bike's weighing 30 pounds. So getting your bike down to 25 and less is something that some of the littler guys end up wanting to do, or people that just like to do a lot of tail whips or rotations and stuff like that. So I would say that this tire is geared towards that, and I'll explain a couple different features. So first off, I noticed about this tire is that it is definitely super light, first of all. The second thing is that the actual rubber tends to be a little bit thinner. Yeah, that kind of goes hand in hand with being light and actually the actual thickness of the rubber. The thicker the rubber is, the heavier the tire is going to be. So if you have a big giant knobby dirt tread, maybe like a street tire that has a lot of meat on it, then obviously it's going to be heavier. So this tire is relatively thin, so it's not really made to go out on the trails and stuff like that. You could actually do it, which is, I actually don't disagree with riding this on the trail. I've seen, hundreds of riders hit the trails and, hit jumps super big, and they have a totally perfect experience riding these tires. But if you're a kid that's riding around from town to town or neighborhood to neighborhood, and you're going through fields and dirt and stuff like that, and you don't really know what the actual terrain is, I would say that these are easier or more prone to getting flats just based off the thinness of the actual tire. But don't discourage that from you buying these tires, because you kind of are looking for a certain tire. If you want it to be light, then that's kind of the nature of the beast. These tires are one of the lightest tires that we sell here in the shop, so getting these tires will help you out if you're looking for something super light. So yeah, the actual material is pretty light. The sidewall, it's not too thin. I've seen some other tires and they're a lot thinner. This one's thin, but it's relatively firm, I would say, and it has enough meat on it where you can blow this tire up quite a bit and not have problems. I noticed that the bead's a little bit thicker now. I think they revamped the tire a little bit from the first ones that came out. I think they might have had some problems with it just being a little light. So this one definitely feels a lot heavier now. So if you buy a current tire, these tires are going to be a lot heavier duty and be able to hold onto your rim. This tire is a wire bead, so the wire bead runs all the way inside right here, and that's what keeps it on your rim. The wire bead makes it a little bit less inexpensive, and it just saves some money for you. So I ride wire bead tires. I think they're totally fine. I think they hold up really well, and the Kevlar bead are just a little bit too expensive, I would say, for my liking. So if you're kind of on a budget, I think these are perfect. But going from the bead of the tire, I noticed that these Demolition tires have a pretty cool logo right here. So if you can see that, it has a logo. It also has this hot patch, So it has a Momentum hot patch right there. I think this hot patch looks really sweet. It's not too big. It doesn't look too crazy. But also too, this tire goes up to 110 PSI. If you're wondering what PSI means, it's pounds per square inch. It's also the numbers that are on your pump. So it goes from 0 to 200. Most of the time people are running about 80 to, I would actually say 70 to 90 pounds of pressure. Some people do like to go up to 110. If you're trying to get your tire to roll really fast, then I would say go up to 110. If you're trying to have your tire be a little bit more plush, then I would say to run a little bit lower pressure, between 60 and 70 pounds of pressure to keep it plush and being able to help you do bump jumps. This size tire is a 20-inch tire, so this fits any 20-inch bicycle, and 20 inches I mean by the actual wheel size. So a general rule of thumb, you're thinking 20 inches from here to here, and then the second number is going to be the actual width. This here is a 2.35 inch tire. That's the actual width of this tire. Is supposed to be 2.35, and yes, I said supposed to. That is because this tire is actually a little bit bigger than the 235 that everybody's used to. This is actually, from my experience, has been one of the biggest 2.35 tires. And to be honest with you, I feel that these guys kind of revolutionized and kind of changed BMX and kind of created a lot more companies to want to create a 2.4 inch tire, because this tire here is about the width of a 2.4 tire. Yes, it says 235, but don't let that discourage you when purchasing this tire. This tire is really wide. It's pretty much a 2.4 tire. So if you're looking for a tire that's extra fat, then yes, definitely this one is going to be the size of a 2.4 tire, but just extra light. If you don't believe me, buy one, check it out on somebody else's bike, and notice how close these come to the forks and how close they come to the frame. They're pretty much rub the frame. So yeah, definitely a super wide tire. So don't get discouraged by the numbers. Next thing is pretty much the tread. Notice how this tread has micro knurl all the way around. A knurl is pretty much a little pyramid style pattern that's right here on the edge. So this is what actually grips the actual surface that you're riding on. They make it a kind of a pyramid because what happens is dirt and debris and stuff like that gets in between, and these little tiny tips of the pyramid act like little fingers, little rubber fingers, and they actually grip the surface and they allow your tire to stick. We noticed a lot of the companies were making slick tires back in the day, and those came in real quick and then boom, they're gone now. That's the main reason, is because when you go to a skate park and it's got a lot of dust on it, the dust has nowhere to go. It actually just sits right on the edge of your tire and then ends up causing you to slip out and get swell bow and stuff like that. So definitely cool that it has a full knurl all the way around. Another thing is that it's got some huge rectangle tread in the middle. This is so that this tire rides really fast. They didn't want a bunch of lines here, so that it creates like a bumblebee effect, like on an off-road truck driving on the street. So it makes this tire roll really fast. Now also too, if you look at the actual shape of the tire, notice that this tire kind of, it holds its features a little bit more in the center. It kind of makes it almost flattened out. But as you pump this up, it just makes this tire super heavy duty and thick in the center. And then as these little treads on the outside go towards the bead, these treads actually are not as thick. So it's super thick here. Thins out a little bit more here, and then continues to taper off almost to nothing right on the edge. So I think that's pretty cool. Helps you, obviously prevent thorns or glass going through your tires, stuff like that. It also has the little, troughs right here where it could allow water and stuff like that to go when you ride over it. But like I said, it also has a big rectangle tread pattern here. Then it's got a slightly smaller one here, and then it's got these others, even smaller ones that are kind of I would say separated slightly right here on the side. This tire, like I said, it's a really round balloon tire, so when it airs up, it's really, really round. The reason why that tire is like this, or this tire is like this, is mainly because they want you to be able to grip almost any angle. So nobody rides, on flat ground like this or like this all the time, or goes up a quarter pipe. They're not always flat like this. They could be like this, they could be like this, and they want this tire to really grab anywhere that this tire goes. So what they did is they just put a lot of tread everywhere, and they made it taper down so that you don't feel like a big drop. And because if it has a big edge on here, you might catch an edge and just be literally on that one edge and slide out. So very, very cool about this tire is just it's designed to pretty much carve and do anything you want. Like I said, it's designed for more of a a park rider. So in park, you tend to go at multiple different angles, and then some light street, so that you can actually ride some curved wall rides. You can, hit some little tranny, embankments. Pretty much anything that you're gonna get a little bit sideways. Maybe some wall rides. Just pretty much anything in general. But yeah, if you're looking for a lightweight tire, then definitely pick up this Demolition Momentum tire. This is definitely one of our best-selling tires because of all those features. So yeah, if you're into park and you're into street, definitely pick up one of these tires and keep your bike light and being able to keep it bunny hopping. So that and carving, doing big airs and stuff like that. This tire here is available in the 2.35, and then I'm not too sure, but we might put the 2.20s on our website, but I'm not too sure. We don't really get a lot of park riders that buy tires from us, so not too sure right now. Maybe we'll put it out there, maybe we won't. But check it out on our website at stackbmx.com, where you can buy these tires and a bunch of other tires. All these tires fit all the bicycles on our website, any of the wheels, any rims, anything like that, and vice versa. So yeah. Yeah, I told you guys that we're going to tell you guys how to win a bunch of free stuff from our bike shop. So we're giving away a free parts package with a pair of tires, pair of grips, a pair of pedals, and a seat. When we hit 2,500 subscribers, we're halfway there. So we're going to do that at 2,500 subscribers, and then at 5,000 subscribers, we're going to give away a free bicycle retailed at $300 and shipped to you guys free of charge. All you got to do is like this video, turn on your notification bells, share this video, subscribe to our channel, and then comment below. Let us know what you like about these videos, what you don't like about these videos, what other products you guys want to see reviewed. Pretty much let us know anything that's on your mind. If you want to see some tech tips or how-tos on how to install chains, how to do whatever. We're gonna start doing more of those. I know we haven't been really doing them, but we're gonna definitely do more of those. So help us out by shooting us a comment below. That'll enter you into the contest and stuff like that. But thanks a lot for buying all your guys' stuff from us. We really appreciate it. We've been super busy with a lot of orders. Follow us on Instagram at stackbmxshop. You could also follow me at can'tstopla. Let me see, what else did we forget? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure you guys buy all your stuff from stackbmx.com. If you want to see other explain and review videos just like this, you can hit that link right there. Actually, hit that link right there. If you want to see other videos that are similar to that YouTube choose, pick that one. If you want to buy these tires, select that. If you want to subscribe to our channel, enter the contest, hit that button right there. Thanks a lot. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.